Do I know what color I'm? You mean, do I have a mirror?
Yes.
Okay, I'm an American. If you want to go black, we can go black.
Well, I'm just saying because a lot of his politics are about divide and conquer.
No, they're not. No, they're not. I don't see the division. No, sir.
They're not?
I don't see division.
All this chaos has been going on in all Trump rallies or not?
Because people are making it about that because they're small-minded.
So do you know that Cleveland, Ohio is a city of immigrants?
They don't get it. So it's not Trump, it's the people.
Founded this city?
It's the people who don't understand.
So it's not a division between black, white, Hispanics, between
all
that?
It's people creating that division. For instance,
yeah, like when he said that Mexicans are racist, they're
rapists
and they're murderers. Okay, that didn't bring division.
Did he say that? Show me.
Huh?
I can show you what he said.
He said it.
He said a large amount of the Mexicans coming in are. Now, if 50,000 people come in.
He said it that way?
Oh, I'm sure.
Generalizing to the mass public, isn't it
well,
all
he said it because he said it 2-3 times, then he tried to change it. He tried to change the facts that he said.
I heard what he said.
Okay.
Did you hear what he said?
Okay, well, this is the thing.
You're asking me, am I sure? I'm telling you, I'm sure. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I understand.
So did you hear what he said?
Yeah, you just told me what he said.
But did you hear what he said? You didn't answer what I asked.
Yeah, he said the majority.
No, he didn't say the majority.
So what did you say?
He said a large amount of people coming in.
How much is a large amount?
It's speculative.
Are they rapists? Are they rapists?
What's your stance on Muslims?
Let me ask you a question. No, are they rapists? Are they rapists?
Are they all dangerous? Do they all deserve to die?
Let's get to you next.
Are they rapists?
Are all Mexicans rapists?
Yes.
No, obviously
not.
not.
No, but not all. Not all.
The thing he said, he never said the majority.
The large
he never
amount.
said the majority.
The large amount.
A large amount. Okay.
Are they rapists?
Listen.
Are they rapists? All I gotta. I'll just say yes or no. Are they rapists?
No. There's no yes or no.
Because he said it, so I want you to see if you agree with it.
I gotta quantitate it. Okay. So if 500 people come in.
How many Trump supporters have embraced you?
If 500 people come in.
Yeah.
And if 200 of those people are rapists.
Okay.
Isn't that a large amount?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. So are they rapists?
No, I'm asking you.
You're the one who said that, yeah, you agree with his policies.
I agree with his policies.
So
but he never said what you said.
Well,
you're misconstruing what he said.
So
and it's butt-hurtness. I'm sorry.
Trying to go
I apologize.
Where are you from, by the way?
Maryland.
Maryland, okay.
Maryland. A very liberal state, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, Baltimore's not had any race issues whatsoever. It's a
City
founded on immigrants.
Do you believe
they built the city
America was a city founded on immigrants. However, every immigrant
You know what? We should have outlawed immigration back then because there'd still be Native Americans around to this day.
Yeah, well, Native Americans.
Well,
you're right.
They didn't do much of the country, so anyway.
Native Americans could have done it from the beginning, though.
What did they do with the country?
What did they do with the country?
They
lived in harmony with each other in nature for the most part. Yeah, there were ethnic wars here and there, but they actually knew how to live off the land.
Here and there.
Do you know how to live off the land?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I have a garden.
A garden.
A small garden?
Okay.
No, a garden.
Killed animals and cleaned them and taken care of them.
I know how to skin a buck and run.
Okay, well that's not the point. The point is what did you was talking about?
I know how to live off the land. To go back to your point. The Native Americans.
They weren't doing anything, so they deserve to have their country stolen.
Oh no, I never said that.
But he's against immigrants.
No, I didn't say I'm against immigrants. I'm against not knowing who's coming.
Why are you
entertaining her?
Why?
No, because she's fun.
In trouble to the point where they need to use it as an issue that, hey, we need to stop that from happening. Is that what you're doing?
Okay. Here's what happened. They stirred up the problem.
11 million immigrants. He stated a number.
Why aren't they taking them from over there?
From where?
Over in their own countries. Why aren't they taking them? They're going to move us soon. But why aren't they taking them in their own countries? Why do we have to take them here? Islam is incompatible with American standards.
How so?
Islam.
Yeah, because of all of it.
Who do you think brought Islam?
Muhammad?
Let me tell you a little
history. I know a
history.
lot about Islam.
Let me tell you a little history on. Supposedly, this is. I'm not trying to make this a race war. Hey, I'm not trying to make this a race war, though.
Welcome to
Cleveland.
This is the thing.
Stay
I think
safe,
Islam. Supposedly, blacks say that. Hey, this is the true. This
no,
is our true
blacks
religion.
didn't bring it.
No. I'm not saying they did. No, I know they were not. They were
called
But you know who brought the nation brought Islam into blacks? No, I'm gonna tell you the history of it. It was something called the Arab slave trade.
No. Oh yes.
There we go.
And actually, they're the ones who enslaved black people more than white people
to
and sold them.
To love Islam. So it wasn't the white people who brought Christianity upon blacks. You know what I'm saying?
White people stopped the slave trade.
Huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's not
the British
that.
stopped the slave trade.
But I'm just telling you,
the Muslims didn't.
I'm telling you the history of how that Islam came into black people.
I'm very familiar with Islam.
Okay. I'm just saying that supposedly this is what's going on. That blacks say that this is their religion. Well, it's not.
Not my religion.
Well, you're saying that they're the perfect.
No. I said Islam is incompatible with Western civilization. It's incompatible. Because they want to take over. I don't know if you're Muslim or not. So then you're a kafir.
Trying to make sense out of it. That's
If you're not a Muslim, you're a kafir. She knows.
We're just trying to understand.
So if you're not a Muslim, you're a kafir. If you're a kafir, then that means that you should be, and you are not. You have no rights.
Infidel.
But kafir, which is what they call the people in South Africa. It's what they call the black people in South Africa, kafirs. But it came from Islam. Black people are kafirs. You get that?
You said black people are what?
Are kafirs. Actually, the word for slave in Islam comes from the word black.
There's many different ways of viewing
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that.
Let me ask you this.
Do you disagree?
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
Do you?
it.
So do you feel someone? How do you feel someone with no political experience can become president? Are you comfortable
you mean
with
Obama,
that?
the CIA swap out? Yeah, he shouldn't have.
I don't like Obama. We're talking about Trump, though, the guy on your T-shirt.
Oh, do you mean the guy who knows how to make deals? See, here's what happens. Every time I have a discussion with somebody, they don't win, they leave.
Okay.
Because I
I'm
win.
not trying to win. I'm trying to get an understanding.
I'm with you. I just want you to understand that because I know facts, they always leave.
Okay.
She's like, okay, honey, let's go. But they're here with a sign. They're ready to stand up and yell and argue until they realize, oh, shit, he knows what he's talking about. I'm out. They're out. They're on their bike. They're out. Okay. But here's the thing. I think Trump is going to be a good president because he knows how to make deals. And a president makes good deals. That's a good president.
You're saying like foreign relations, different things?
He already works with other countries. He already makes deals with other countries because he has international corporations.
Okay.
So, yeah, he makes deals.
Okay.
I think he's a good president for that. He knows how to do it, what to do, and he knows how to make great deals. So I think that's fantastic.
Do you think making deals on a presidential level and a CEO level might be different?
No, because
think about it.
Give me a second to process.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Here's why.
Okay.
CEO is corporate of the enterprise. Okay. And as a president, you're in charge of the enterprise. Just call it the company.
America
of the
is
United
a
States of
corporation.
America. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So he's going to make great decisions based on what his people tell him they think should be done. So if you hire good lieutenants, good captains, and all that, if you hire good people underneath you, you can make good decisions based on that.
Do you think he has good people behind him?
That part I don't know yet. Now you're asking me for
like
conjecture.
Rudy, like the people that was speaking last night. Do you think those?
I'm not a fan of Mike Pence.
And Giuliani? Are you a fan of Giuliani? I hope
not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
Now, but you're asking me for conjecture about his people. I don't know. I don't know who's going to pick and where he's going to put him.
Right,
I don't know yet. So that's all conjecture.
Okay.
But I can tell you, I think he has good judgment. I think he knows. But I don't know everything he knows.
Okay.
However, you know what I do know? He's way better than Hillary. I know that.
I would agree.
I just want to say that's really impressive. Like,
For me to see if you're biased,
Okay.
what do you think with Trump flaws? How do you see those flaws possibly manifesting in the presidency? And what do you think an outcome as far as like how it spills over, like a potential?
I don't see him as being as libertarian as I like him to be. I'm a First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, all that kind of thing. I have a Constitution in my back pocket.
Okay.
I travel with it. All right.
Okay.
So I believe in all of these things. I don't see him being as constitutional as I like. Having said that, Hillary is completely antithetical. So she's completely antithetical. Yeah. So I'll take the demon I know.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, she's not even the demon I don't know. She's the demon I definitely know.
Right. But you don't know the depths, the
I
levels.
know the depths of her, but I don't know the depths of Trump.
Yeah.
But I think he at least intends the best. Sometimes a person who intends the best isn't perfect. They make mistakes. But I think he intends the best. I think with her, we know for sure.
It's upside
does
down.
Not mean the best.
Okay. I don't know. You had a sign that was upside down.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, what the hell did you just yell? I thought you said some tied down. I was like, okay, well, some people tie down. All right. All right. But do you get what I'm saying? I think he means the best, and we're going to give it a shot.
Okay.
I think she means the worst. I'm not going to give her a shot.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay. So, but you didn't really talk about his flaws.
Oh, I just said it. I said I don't know that he's...
You said he's not libertarian enough.
I said I don't know that he is.
Okay.
I don't know. Because he talked about torture. He said he's for torture. I think we torture people, we lie about it. We should lie about it. We don't come out and say it publicly.
Okay, I got you.
That's my message to the world.
Okay. And why do you think blacks should support Trump?
I don't think blacks should support Trump. I think anybody who understands the policies should support him.
Okay.
Do it on your own volition. Don't do it because I think blacks should support Trump. Do it because you think you should support Trump. I mean, not you, but whomever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Because a lot of people are saying, what is he going to do for the black community?
What is he going to do for the country? I don't care about his agenda for the black community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't need anybody to do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a president who's going to do something for me. I'm an American. That's what I'm looking for. Do something for the American people. Don't do something for the blacks. Don't do something for the whites. Don't do something for the concrete people. Do something for America, and then I'll make my own way. That's what America's really about, making your own way.
You don't feel that other races have benefited more than black people from the
which other races? I think whites have done great, blacks have done great,
like
Mexicans have done great if they want to.
Pouring drugs in the black community that the government has done.
Well, the government brought drugs into the black community. That was them.
Right. And they have not been charged.
No, they haven't been charged, but they did it. They did it. But
you don't think some sort of like a retribution or something for a government to deliberately, like if this was a third world country, it's not, but I'm saying a smaller country and the government did that, there would be a coup. Would you agree?
No, in a smaller country, no.
Okay. At least an attempt? You don't think an attempt?
No, not just for drugs. But our government did bring drugs in.
Right.
There was a guy, Gary? God, there was a movie about him. Just came out. Gary something. Anyway.
With Johnny Depp? No, not Johnny.
No, not Johnny Depp. And not even Sicario, another movie. Anyway, Gary something. But he was in the newspaper. He was a journalist. And he exposed the fact that the CIA was bringing in drugs. His newspaper exposed it. He won awards for it. Mm-hmm. And then they killed him. Mm-hmm. But they said he killed himself. Right. They said he shot himself in the head twice.
Yeah.
Could you imagine shooting yourself in the head twice?
No.
You hit yourself once and oh shit, this didn't work. Let me go again. Doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was a movie about him. You can see the movie. And that's what happens when you speak out.
Okay.
So yes, people have talked about it. People have exposed it. As a matter of fact, Fast and Furious. What?
He just went like...
Yeah, he'll live.
Who did that?
He said he did. Fast and Furious came out where everybody knows what happened.
Right.
Obama and Eric Holder, they gave out weapons. And Bush 2 was a part of it too. Okay? But nothing happened. Nobody went to jail. As a matter of fact, the dude, Comey, came out and said that Hillary was guilty as hell. He made the whole case for her being guilty, and he said, but no charges.
So I'm trying to understand, if a government was directly trying to and did destroy the black community, separate families through drugs and different things like that.
Well, they did do that, but it was a test pilot.
And it worked. They passed
it
with
worked.
Flying colors.
And now they're doing it to the white community.
Right, but we're talking about like 30 years in the making at least.
It took a long time for them to test it out. But I don't look at it from a race base.
Let me get to my point.
Yes, sir.
Well, they did because they only targeted black people.
Well, it was easier.
I'm just saying that was their agenda. If you look at what
if
you look at what J. Edgar Hoover said, if you look at what Ronald Reagan said,
look at what Lyndon B. Johnson said.
And they don't say, oh, well, we don't care about black people. We don't care about about white people. They're talking down about black people. So I'm trying to just give a perspective of the narrative of there has been presidents.
Yeah, but it's not a race thing for me. You should understand that. For me, it's not a race thing. It's a people thing.
Okay.
They do it to people.
Okay. I'm not saying they don't do it to people. What I'm saying is
like people being people.
Right.
I don't see it as a race thing. I don't see it that way. I see it as them they try it out here because that's where they try it out. Mm-hmm. And then they keep trying. It's like the Democratic Party. People think that's the party that's with them, but it's not. Okay. That's the party that's against the people. That's the party that's taking away the fathers and giving you welfare.
I think because let's say it's not a race thing.
Okay.
But regardless if it is or isn't,
Tap into a race.
If the government picks whatever group of people,
got it,
and their plan is to destroy them. J. Edgar Hoover specifically said the most dangerous thing is black people coming together. That's what he specifically said. So,
I agree with that.
Okay. So
I don't remember him saying that, but I heard him say some worse things about black people.
Yeah. So
I've heard
whether he
Lyndon
said
B. Johnson, I've heard him say
whether he said red or yellow or whatever, and then they implement plans into the black community, you don't think, and you're saying they shouldn't receive anything.
Well, I didn't say they shouldn't receive anything. I'm saying I don't make it racial.
Okay.
It's not racial. It's not black, white, or the other. To me, it's people.
Okay.
And the sooner we stop,
so you saying
a
government should never say they shouldn't help out the black people they tested on?
Help everybody.
Okay.
Help everybody.
Okay.
Because what are you going to do? Give a stipulation or a stipend to these people, these black people, but not to the white people? How the white people?
Everyone else got stipends.
Who?
The Jewish people got reparations for the Holocaust.
From America?
Yes.
No.
The Japanese got reparations.
Because we put them in camps. But I never saw a stipend.
We never got reparations for slavery.
I never saw a stipend for the Japanese or the Jews from America. Never saw it.
Look it up. You want to look it up right now?
You show it to me.
Okay.
I'd be happy to see it.